No, not yet. But now we are.
The logo looks great.
Yeah, it's a good logo.
It is a good logo.
The logo looks great.
Actually, I'm gonna move this logo. Where'd it go?
Oh yes,
I love the colors.
dude. Yes.
This feels nice.
Yeah, right?
Ooh,
Very
you can move the
cinematic.
logo.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Very cinematic.
I was like the whole time I'm sitting here, I'm like, do one of you have Twitch open right now? I'm here to Netco, and then I realized that it was me. It was me the whole time.
We're on.
It's me. It's me. We're on. We're here.
It's me.
Welcome.
Welcome everybody. Welcome Slaney. Welcome Phil. Welcome
Welcome,
GH.
Mark.
He's passed out on my
Oh,
leg.
Lazy Swan's in the chat. We were just commenting on your amazing art.
Yes.
The new logo. New
Crazy.
year, new logo.
That's right.
Thanks, Lazy Swan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, because Lazy Swan had sent me the like all the sort of like variations on the logo the other day, and before we started today, I was just like sort of going through it and sort of like add it to, and it's just like I don't know, like it's not only is it just nice to see something new and fresh, but it just like the colors just makes me immediately happy and calm.
Yeah, dude.
I dig it.
Certainly a destination.
Certainly.
This is definitely a place to arrive to.
Absolutely.
And we all have arrived here. It's Casual Thursday.
Sunshine and light. Sunbeams.
Moon
Yeah.
drops in something, whatever that song is.
Whatever
Yeah.
the fuck this
Sunshine
song is.
and lollipops.
And done
All of
It's
something and something.
Casual Thursday. Hey.
It was I was really excited for this all day, and then I like laid down. Allie and I were watching the Jim Gaffigan special on Netflix.
Yeah, so good.
And George Harrison's has been doing this thing recently where he'll nudge my legs with his nose while I'm lying on the couch until I like lift them up, and then he'll like hop under my legs and just sort of like get all cozy and fall asleep. So like I was lying there. I'm gonna show the picture because it's too ridiculous. But it's like I was like, fuck. How do I like? I legitimately my brain was like, I don't think I can do the show. I don't think I can't disturb him. I can't leave. I'm too cozy.
Oh yeah, I did that one because I was watching Rigby for like a week and a half, and there were some times where I just like didn't go to the bathroom when I needed to, or like didn't eat breakfast. I was just like, this is way cooler that you're sleeping on me.
It's amazing how quickly you just go like, I'm gonna change the entire way that my day is going just because I don't want this moment to end.
Yeah, like I'll go home to visit my parents, and they'll have like a list of people to visit in New Jersey, and then I'll see my dog, and then she'll just lay on me, and then we'll watch TV for hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's my visit to New Jersey. It's just my dog and I. It's the best.
Yeah.
So here was my moment of concern.
No doubt.
Oh.
I just couldn't do it. And now as I'm talking about all of that, he's like, peace, I'm out.
Oh, he'll be back.
Yeah.
He's such a George Harrison.
Yes.
When he's not prompted, he's brilliant. But then, like when you're looking at him and paying attention, he's like, I don't want to be here.
A quit.
Hey, call me when it's over.
Yes, ABCNT. The cat is alive. It was just sleeping. Yeah. But yeah, this is New Year. The first Casual Thursday of the New Year. Is that right? Am I getting it?
Yeah. Yeah. I think so.
What a,
Yeah.
What a crazy world we live in.
I know. Well,
No.
you know.
Like time goes on.
Yeah, I don't know. Has anyone else been like, it's been like, I don't know. I've been like, like a little more anxious since the new year than I was before. I don't know. Like something about this new year clicking over has made me really anxious.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Is that just a me thing, or is that like
I've
a larger thing?
Certainly tracked a through line of anxiety. Like I thought for work that I just had to work to a certain deadline, and then I could relax. And then it turned out to not be true. It just turned out that there was another thing I had to drive myself to. Super frustrating, but yeah, I've noticed that it's just kind of one thing after the next. We're kind of just, you know, dodging cars and boxes and a set piece. It's nonstop. Oh well,
Yeah.
but it's been like that. It's been like that for 2 years now. So like, I just kind of roll with it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, ABCNT. Just found you guys on Twitch. What is this, and who the hell are you guys?
Nice.
Glad you asked.
It's not about
That's a good
anxiety. It's not about
No.
anxiety.
No.
That does factor because it is
But
about
it,
art.
it curbs it oftentimes.
It does.
Yes.
Curb anxiety.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, this is Art Smackdown, and we do 2 streams a week. Essentially, the Monday stream is it's a show. It's a game show like Nailed It, but with art. We have 3 contestants come in. There's a guest judge who commissions pieces of art, and then the judge decides of the 3 pieces of art which one they like best, and then that artist is the best artist in the world. Thursday night, which is tonight, it's Casual Thursday. So we will give you 3 art challenges: a 3-minute, a 15-minute, and a 30-minute. And there's no competition. It's just art for art's sake. And you folks at home, you do the art, you send it in, and we put it up on the stream, and we all talk about how amazing it is. Pretty much what Thursday is. Thank you for joining us.
Yes,
dude.
casual. People eat on the stream. We talk about our anxieties.
Yeah.
Ryan
We-
Osmosis gifts subs. Thank you, Ryan Osmosis.
Whoa.
Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah, you know, we just shoot the shit.
Yeah.
Make some
I mean,
art.
And it's open skill set. Like there are certain people who are trained at this or graphic artists, and there's some people who just sort of come at it from a hobby. And either way, you know, like they're well represented and considered here. We're not judging on a critical professional level here.
Yes, far from it. Yeah, and the latest
Well,
one is right. You don't have to be amazing. You know, it's literally it's vast spectrum of experience levels and art styles and all of that. It's just for us to get together and just make shit.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And with that,
Let's make shit.
let's make shit. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
First one, 3 minutes. You have 3 minutes to complete this challenge. And the challenge is draw what is right in front of you right now. You have 3 minutes.
We're starting simple this time. I feel like it's been a while since we've considered a simple exercise like this. We always kind of start with something.
This
goofy
is
and quick.
this is how we curb our anxiety. We have you ground. It's a grounding exercise.
Yes.
Yes.
It's
You
find some
Name
things
all
to
the
look at.
things. 5 things. I don't know how it goes.
Name 5 things in the room and describe them.
Yeah. 4
yeah,
things
that's-
that you can smell. 3 that you can touch. 2 that you can taste. I don't
Yeah.
know. 1 that you can.
Is that a thing? I've never
Yeah.
heard of this exercise.
I'm butchering it. I've never put it in practice, but I know of it as like when people are having panic attacks, to like ground yourself, you have to like think of the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like
got it.
just kind of like listing things to get your mind off of your internal struggle.
Oh, got
Like
it.
listing external things that get you back into reality.
Yeah. ABC
Am I
and T.
high?
uh,
No, I'm just not riddled with anxiety like these two guys.
she's in Maine right now. She's like
I've
relaxing.
actually, instead of anxiety, I find this year at least, I've been very like irritable, just like really fucking, I don't know, like a grump.
Yeah.
ABC and T, I'm high.
Yeah.
So
It's a little better time.
bad guess.
I didn't take an edible today. I've been taking edibles. Maybe that's why my mood's kind of like up and down. But
Oh.
You know, you never know with edibles. Sometimes it could be good, sometimes could be shit, you know? Could be nothing.
yeah.
Are you both drinking beer?
Yeah.
Yep.
Beer?
Well,
Beer?
I'm gonna join you. I'm also gonna have one.
All right.
Yeah.
I got 52. I got 50 seconds to get a beer.
I know. I put it into a legit stein or glass, if you will. But want to guess what this is?
Is it I'm not gonna guess. It's too much.
Not a sour.
Is it an IPA?
No.
Is it a
It's
Pilsner?
what's on most taps, and it's a wheat beer.
Oh, is it Weinstefan or is it Blue Moon?
Blue Moon. Yep.
You know, I can't make you decide. You know, I can't drink for you. I just think, you know, there's other wheat beers out there that are pretty good. All right. Art supplies
2, 1.
down.
Nice. All right, everyone. Send your 3-minute challenges to fartsmackdown@gmail.com. Fart Smackdown with an F.
You better be drawing ABC and T. Oh, why is it fartsmackdown@gmail.com again?
Oh, because Art Smackdown was already taken.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. We haven't. We had a last week was. Wait, is this the first?
You mean Monday? Was
This is our first show of 2022. I'm
No.
not.
Second.
no.
This is our second.
This is our first
Because Monday happened.
because Monday happened. This week it happened.
Sorry.
Monday was a big show, though. We had
It was a big show.
David
Dude.
Carl. We had
I was sacked.
our audience or our challenger won.
Our first time challenger.
First time challenger
That's
won.
kind of a trend in our
It is.
time.
Yeah.
Like first time challengers generally do pretty well. Like statistically.
Yeah, and then we had a whole new logo campaign reveal. That was fun. Well, I mean, like the winner of our logo.
Wait, hold on. ABC&T says this is a weird way to get free artwork to make into NFT. I like your style though. I didn't think about it,
Huh.
but thanks for the idea. Thanks for the free.
So
This was-
we would then NFT the shit out of everybody's art.
I mean, we would pay them. I mean, we just actually did a competition where we paid for the new logo.
Yeah, and some Redbubble stuff.
Yeah, it's some Redbubble stuff. We haven't done NFTs because we're not Zoomers, so we're not like afraid to have sex or drink or just like exist or feel feelings. We kind of go by the seat of our pants. Little.
That's why the
little
pandemic is
old-fashioned.
killing us slowly.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
yeah. So-
It feels like it's killing us faster and faster. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, yeah.
That's
It's just
true.
like it gets more and more intense. But I've just learned to breathe. So
Who knows? Maybe we're dead. Maybe this is hell.
all right.
Right?
Okay.
Sign me up. Hey, if I'm mellow in hell, then that's good.
Oh
If it's
yeah.
mellow.
Yeah. If you could stay mellow in hell, I feel like I don't know. There's
Why
lots to
not?
unpack there.
Yeah. Quite a bit. Quite a bit.
Because I was about to say that's like if you
Might be bad.
if you be mellow in hell, then you can be mellow anywhere. But it's like, I guess like that's kind of like the ultimate like where else are you gonna go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, like, if you're totally cool with what's going on around you in hell, I guess this hell, but it's not hell. I love it.
This is more just purgatory. It's like
Purgatory.
yeah. It seems like there was a containment leak from like a DMV, and now like the world is just slowly getting terraformed into into just
We're
an
like, draw
unpleasant
what's in
place.
front of you, and everybody sends in flames.
Is that what happened, Mark?
That's exactly what happened.
Just
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. You guys want to see some art?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. First one that came in was from Oblivion Spin.
Hell yeah, Oblivion Spin.
Hell yeah. All right. Transform 9 degrees. All right. Laptop on the floor because my desk is just plants. As it should be.
yeah.
That's actually really
It's
cool.
all one line. It looks like one continuous line.
I love that. Is that what I-
Wow.
That is
Incredible.
nuts. Those are excellent plants. Are those? Can we zoom in on the plants? I feel like
Oblivion Spin said yes. It's all one line.
Oh, I love it.
impressive.
Yeah, you could make this
really
into like a
nice.
wire.
That's
smoke.
Yeah.
so cool. And
Oh,
all that in
wow.
3 minutes. God damn, you
Like
guys are
that. I like
all
that a
so
lot.
talented.
I love those plants.
What is that dildo-esque thing on the corner?
Looks like a
Looks like a
microphone.
microphone. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, not many people have like a mount for their dildo.
Some do.
True.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Yeah.
Love that.
Next one.
Love the laptop. It's just great.
And this is from Art Girl.
Right? I've got dick on the brain.
You said it. Like, none of us said it. Wow. It's just it's like the same angle. It's a different angle. Same
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
Are you guys
That's
in the same room? I'm being
I think
sarcastic.
so.
We know.
I think so.
Are you?
Oh, that's fun to see the setup and like we're on there. We're in there. That's us.
Yeah, that's oh shit. That's us.
That's
yeah,
you two.
well-
I'm invisible because I'm a ghost or a vampire.
Mellowest of mellow.
And
So-
what's that to the right? Is that like a box of crayons, markers, something else?
Yeah, and like a chalkboard eraser.
Yeah, that does look like a chalkboard eraser.
Yeah.
Or like
That's really
a
cool. I love that little sound.
Oh,
It looks like a
That's when I got up to get a beer. That's
yeah.
accurate. That is accurate.
Nice retcon.
Oh yeah.
All right, next one is from Lazy Swan.
That's funny. Markers and Mark was off screen at the time.
Okay. There we go. Nice. This was not a ploy to get you guys to draw us, or maybe. it
Yeah,
was.
we already you already got the logo. Like if this is it's actually
wow.
pretty good though.
Oh, I love it.
That's cool.
Taking a picture of this.
Ah,
That's
fucking
great.
love it.
Gosh.
And the color. Oh, the colors are they match.
The colors, dude.
They match. Not surprising because it's your logo.
Oh God, I don't want to be Errol Flynn. That guy had sex with children.
Wait, what? Oh, Diane Keaton, Errol Flynn, Eugene Levy.
Okay.
Oh, that's us. Wait, who is Errol Flynn? I can't.
Errol Flynn was
He's
he
an
was one of
actor.
those guys at Hollywood parties. He had like a big old dong that he would like play the piano with, and also he did have sex with younger girls, women, girls. They were girls. They were cute. He died a drunk and broke.
Wasn't he? He was also. Did he play Robin Hood?
He's also he's the best Robin Hood.
Yes.
But that's an excellent sword fight. He got his big break by playing a dead body. And the studio exec was like, that's the hottest looking corpse I've ever seen.
You
That's
serious?
his career was made from that, yeah.
Weird. I've never seen this guy.
That's I love that story.
Yeah. Also, problematic. So let's just caveat there.
Sure.
But stunning corpse.
This one is from Ryan Osmosis, who sent us an image for reference. That is
Okay.
That is quite accurate.
That is excellent. Nice fireplace.
That's dead on balls accurate.
Wow, you did that in 3
Holy
minutes?
shit.
That's really impressive.
Can we-
Whoa.
Can we expand both of them, or like just you
Yeah.
can obscure us? It's fine. I just want to see the side by side there.
Sorry,
That's
Sandy.
so cool.
I know I have a bit of a delay, so I think I didn't notice. I was like, oh, cool photo. Sweet.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Love
Nice
it.
fireplace.
That's great. Yeah.
Is that a working fireplace? It looks like it might be. I'm the only one with eyebrows. I've been told that before.
Yeah, mine are super, super delicate.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fun. You guys
This
have all brought us into your living room.
This is so great.
Yeah.
All right.
It's nice to do setups. I like seeing people's setups.
Me too. I always find it really fascinating.
Yeah, it's always
get them all in here.
I was gonna say.
While we hang out.
It's like you get to see the backstage, the inner workings,
Yeah.
where all the magic happens.
You guys wanna do the 15-minute?
If you guys are ready, I'm ready.
Let's
I
do
think
it.
we should do
I mean, I say we're literally just saying it. They're the ones who got to do it.
That's true.
This one's really fun. I'm really excited about this one. What does Multiverse U look like? You have 15 minutes for this.
Now, when
one.
you say multiverse, what do you mean? Because I think of metaverse,
Like
but multiverses.
it stands to reason that if you believe in multiverse theory, that there's many different facets of you between all the choices that you make, and what's the sliding doors in your life? I hate to reference a Gwyneth Paltrow movie, but what is the sliding? It's actually a good movie. I like
it. Is a good movie. I really dig that movie.
Like this. Yeah. What's multiverse you look like in that? Like, what's a choice that you could have made that would have led you on a complete opposite path?
Man,
Or like, what if you were born with one different thing? What would that be? Like, what's take your principles and flip them, see what happens.
I'm like a little embarrassed about how much I think about that question, about like the decisions that I could have made that would have like led me down a different path. Yeah.
Often.
Hmm?
How often do you?
I mean, at least once a day. Like
Same.
I have a thought that like brings me back to like, oh, what would have happened if I had done that, or what have like the biggest one is like, I don't know if I've talked about it on the show, but like so when I was in college, I went to DePaul theater school, where you have to audition to get in, and then at the time, every year until your third year, there's a cut system, so they have to cut a certain amount of people every year to like whittle down the program. And I got the axe the first year. And I always told myself, I'm like, it's fine, because if I get cut, I'll just go back to New York and I'll just start taking classes at UCB, which is like something I was gonna do if I didn't get into any colleges anyway. So for me, I'm like, what would have happened if I had like gone home instead? What did happen was I moved back to Chicago anyway. I went to a different school, and I went to Columbia College, but I highly considered staying home in 2003 and would have started UCB at that point instead of starting it 5 years later, whatever it was.
I kind of have that same sort of regret, because when I was in college, I didn't really fit in with either the student-run theater group or the theater-run theater group.
Yeah.
But we did an improv workshop. And,
Montclair, right?
yeah, and I nailed it. And not nailed it. I just was like open, and I was.
It's okay if you nailed it. Like that's. Like,
I had no stick in. Yeah, but who says you're good at? You know, it's like saying that you're an ally. But he went to like so. It was great. I had it was like Improv Olympic, so like they weren't really in New York.
Right.
They were just like it was mostly Chicago, and
do you remember who any of the teachers were?
I do not. But it was a lot of fun, and at that point, I was like, just go to New York, and I knew that the Pit existed because I'd seen shows there in college a few times, and was like, all right, not a bad place. But I just wish I'd gone sooner. So I wound up doing that stuff in like 2008, not 2003 or 4, right. And that was. But yeah, same. Like just starting sooner, so that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's I don't know. It's my life would have been like absolute, like 100%, like so much different, or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I say that, and that may not be true. I may have like if fate exists, then I would have met the same people. I would have like certain things would have happened the same. But there are certain elements of my life that would be profoundly different.
Yeah, because also you think about meeting people at a different place in their life too, and like potentially how that would have shaped your friendship or.
Yeah.
True. I wouldn't have made the friends that I have now. Would have been totally different cast.
Also,
yes.
I remember because right before I moved to New York, I was living with my boyfriend at the time in Maine, and we planned a big European vacation. And by the end of it, I knew that I was like, okay, I can't just go back to Maine and live this life. I have to go and pursue what I went to school for. So I was like, okay, I'm going to move to New York. But I had spent all of my money on this European vacation. So I moved to New York with only like $300 in my pocket. And so then, because I did that at that time, I had to work a lot of jobs, and I wasn't able to afford this classes, because I remember planning on going to UCB as well. Like I used to walk by it and just be like, oh, someday I'll take a class, you know? And it took me a couple of years to like get enough money to, and then also feel safe enough to be like, okay, I'll spend this money on this class, you know, and like get there. That, you know, I ended up wasting, like, not wasting, but just not getting started in that world until like 3 or 4 years into living in the city, maybe 3 years. So I think of like, you know, if I had just not had that boyfriend or something, you know, like not made the sacrifice to like stay an extra year in Maine and had just like gone straight to New York right after college, like, you know, the last time. But you know, I don't like to live with the regrets, so I don't think about it that often. But I've definitely, it's interesting to look back on it. But
totally.
Yeah.
That's
totally mellow, man. Like
you're so mellow, Slaney.
Are you stoned?
On life, man. I'm high on life.
No, I get it. It's good to look forward. I mean, at least you know that you found, you know, it tracks it that we've made right choices now if we're here, and we know that we did make a right choice. If the lament is that we didn't, you know, we wish we'd made it sooner. You know, at least we did it.
You know, like when AIM like was around, you had to come up with some stupid quote. Everybody, I felt pressure to like have a quote.
What was your color combo in your bio? What kind of colors and fonts did you use there?
I honestly cannot remember.
Yeah,
probably a lot of greens. I think a lot of greens.
Great. Yeah, makes sense.
But mine was everything happens for a reason.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So
mine were always either like direct movie quotes or like made up quotes by famous people.
Yeah. It was
oh, it's funny though.
Oh, hold on. I gotta grab something.
As a joke.
Yeah.
I think at one point, honesty is the best policy was on there too, and I wanted to just strangle myself.
I would put just fucking stupid shit and jokes for myself. It was like it was dumb. And for a little bit, it was what's that Hunter S. Thompson quote? Uh, there he goes, one of God's own prototypes. The thing he says about Dr. Gonzo. And then like sometimes Beatles lyrics. It was basic. That was basic boy.
Yeah, I don't think I did any song quotes. I don't know. Maybe I was a little judgmental of other people's profiles, so or not judgmental, just critical. So I was pretty critical of my own.
It was too. I tried to keep it bare bones because I felt like some people went a little too decorative.
You're talking about AIM or Facebook?
Oh, AIM. But the next thing would be MySpace. So like, and what song you had, and
right.
Yikes! Really, aging ourselves, dating ourselves.
MySpace. Oh my gosh, I can't think of any songs that I put up there, but they were always like something that was like a welcome, like, hey, this is I don't know, I can't think of it, but something that said something that I wanted. Like right off the bat, or it's like, I don't know. I honestly can't remember a single song that I used for MySpace.
I can't either.
But remember, Facebook was trying to do that. They had like for a brief, a couple years ago, like a brief moment, there was this setting on Facebook where you could set your song. Your like page
I think I
had
missed
a
that.
song, and it would like link to Spotify. I don't think it would actually play, but I think they were trying to do that type of MySpace thing where it would like, if people were on your page, they could hear your the song.
Oh man!
Ooh, draw your MySpace profile. That's a good idea.
Good call.
That's a great call.
Okay, next week we'll do that.
Yeah, I'm saving
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
And
stash that one away.
Ryan Osmosis, Save Your Scissors by City and Color. Nice.
That's great. I actually I had a college radio show that was anti-emo because I was against emo as a child.
Sure.
And because all the other shows were pretty much punk and emo shit in my college, and I was just like the old conservative radio host of college DJs. It was.
By the way, I think it's so cool that you were a college radio DJ.
I wish I was better at it, and I wish I kept doing it because honestly, DJing is so fucking fun.
I imagine it's one of those like bucket list items. Like I always wanted to be.
I wish I could jump back into it. I did it for an alumni year, like last year, but right before COVID, I did an alumni show, and I fucked the whole thing up, and I forgot to write everything in my log, and I had fun, but I didn't do any paperwork for it. I was supposed to like log the songs and stuff. I just played and disappeared. I also got locked out for about 10 to 20 minutes and had to wait for an administrator to let me back in. So there's a lot of dead air.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The cardinal sin.
I know, I did it. It's fine.
3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes. It's fun.
Yeah, I've always wanted to have a radio show. That's fun. I don't know what I'd talk about, but just music. I'd just do some music.
Is there like a rights? Is it a rights thing for you to not? I mean, about having a podcast that is playing music, or do you have to?
Yeah, it's copyright. It's you can't use copyrighted music unless you have the rights to it. Yeah.
You can play a certain amount of it, like 10 seconds or something.
Yeah, but like even then, there's like it gets hazy. It gets gummy. No, that's not the word I'm looking for.
You can get both. It can be hazy and gummy.
It can be hazy and gummy.
I think if you're talking over it, they can't hear it fully, so you might get away with it. If it's on in the background. Actually, no. Maybe that's the opposite. If it's on in the background, it picks it up, and then you.
Well, yeah, like the algorithms now are so like good at picking up that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to have a radio station and call it my name. So my name's Slaney Rose Jordan. So my initials are SRJ, and I've always wanted to do WSRJ, the Rose.
Oh, that's so
That's
good.
really cool. That is pretty damn cool.
What kind of music would you have on it, Slaney?
Oh, indie rock, folk.
A lot of
maybe
Gordon
some
Lightfoot, maybe.
alternative.
Just
Gordon Lightfoot. Yep. Jethro Tull, baby.
Hell yeah.
nice. Nice.
There was a radio show that my friends and I used to listen to in high school. It was in New York, the New York area. It was was it like it was Calypso Hour or but it wasn't. It was from like 8 to 12. So it was about this guy named Trevor Wilkins, and it was just like all like authentic calypso from Trinidad and Tobago. And my friends and I were obsessed with it in senior year of high school.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was just there's like this like 3 or 4 hour block on Saturday nights. And my buddy's dad, who is the photo teacher at our high school, he would like record it and like make tapes of it, and he would like give it to all of us because he was also obsessed with it. Yeah.
I also love. Do you guys ever listen to Thistle and Shamrock?
Oh, what's
NPR.
that?
No.
The Irish, like folk.
Oh, I love Irish folk music.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Maybe it's just in Maine that Thistle and Shamrock gets aired. No, I think it's on all of NPR.
Art supplies down. Please send your, I guess, multiverse portraits to fartsmackdown@gmail.com.
Also, I gotta say, if we ever went into the NFT game, we would ask for your consent and also cut you in on it because it's also your art. Also, it's your art, so you could just do it.
Also, that's the whole thing is that NFTs.
We don't own it. Yeah, no. NFTs are garbage. Your art is your art. If we wanted to make art, we wouldn't do it unless we had your permission and it was a joint thing. I feel like it's just a really cynical thing. I was just thinking. I'm sorry if ABC and T is still here, but I just felt cynical, and I was thinking about it a lot. Sorry.
Okay. No. Yeah. Well, it's
create NFTs, then we would offer that service to the artist, but I don't think we would ever want to profit off.
That's true.
That.
No, I mean
it takes.
It's just like it's like the Redbubble, that we have, and like the whole deal was like anything that we put up, 75%. If anything gets sold, which it hasn't, because I've been really bad at promoting it. But if any of it gets sold, 75% of it goes to the artist, and 25% of it goes to us just to cover like costs and taxes and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, NFTs though are a whole different ball game in the sense that I have no idea how to do it. Colorful Carl, who's been on the show, does and has offered to like help us do that if we ever wanted to do it, but it's just
supposedly I think they're going to have a lot to do with the metaverse, where you have your NFTs as if it's like an art collection, and then people can come in and view it and like pay to see your art NFTs. Excuse me, in like a virtual realm.
That's pretty cool.
That is really cool. I mean, it's horrifying because it's like a realm that I don't entirely understand, or like, I don't know, I fear it.
Oh. Oblivion spin. Yeah, we'll come. We'll watch your cats.
Thanks.
Sure.
Thank you.
We'll check the mail.
I mean, the whole time I'm gonna be very confused and sus of the trust. But that's just stuff that I gotta figure out,
I mean, there's already a version of us in the metaverse.
Is there?
Doing whatever, doing the world that we wanted, right? our opposite um what is the word?
Doppelganger?
No,
Apple,
timeline.
Parallel?
Parallel
the
universe.
divergent.
Thank you. Yeah, our parallel universe.
Yes.
Which is what this prompt is.
Oh man, these are cool.
Oh yeah.
These are really cool. Yeah.
Speaking of multiverses, I just gotta say, putting it out there, Spider-Man: No Way Home, excellent.
Very exciting.
Excellent. Loved it.
I bet the Spider-Man movies are always fun. They're funny. They're different.
The new Spider-Man movies I really like. My favorite one is is Spider-Man 2, the Tobey Maguire one. But I really don't. I don't know. Yeah, they tell a story, but I also feel that any misgivings that I might have as a nerd for the movies are corrected or justified in a really wacky way. Excuse me. And this new Spider-Man movie, because spoilers, it's multiversy. It's in the trailer. Sorry, guys. Unspoilers. And it somehow justifies like 3 trilogies in one. So I just think it's really multiverse is something that we all should like consider. Like just the possibility of things happening at the same time that have different goals and outcomes.
Yeah, right now I'm in the laziest of my multiverse.
Me too.
You're so mellow. You guys want to check out some more? You guys want to check it out?
Yeah.
All right. First one is from Ryan Osmosis. Love the ripped paper. In this alternate universe, I decided to pursue the visual arts, and in that universe, I'm starving. Oh.
Oh, that's a nice burger, though. I mean,
yeah, that actually. Sorry.
Yeah, nothing.
That looks like one of my like to be standing in front of a blank canvas and dreaming about burgers is kind of my jam.
Yeah. I just find it ironic, the subject, because an excellent punchline would be if she turns around and that's a Starbucks apron.
Yeah.
It has to get back to work.
You worked at Starbucks, didn't you, Phil?
Yes, I did. For 6 years.
Jeez.
God.
What'd you think of what Eric Adams said the other day?
He's a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit. That's an awful
and the thing
thing
is,
to say.
And I felt terrible. I used to feel terrible about making fun of de Blasio because one of my good friends was an aide for him.
Mm-hmm.
And I apologized to him in private. He's like, I get it. But just like, when people want me to be out of a job, I have to draw the line. I get it. But this guy sucks. Why would you say that? Why would you? There's so many people are on the brink of being homeless, like one bad week, and they're going to be homeless in your city, and you're telling them that
it's not his city. He doesn't
Fair.
live here.
Fair.
Also, that whole swagger thing. Oh yeah, you guys have been needing a mayor with swagger. I'm like, ugh. Maybe a mayor who checks himself before he says something inappropriate about.
Or he wrecks his numbers.
Man, yeah, that was no. I mean, and like, look, how many Starbucks are there in your city? Like,
enough to have tried to unionize many times. There have actually been numerous in New York City attempts between like certain, because there's so many, like certain clusters or precincts of Starbucks.
Honestly, I don't care for Starbucks. I don't go into Starbucks. I'm a local kind of supporter, like I'll find the smaller coffee brand or whatever, smaller coffee shops and support them as much as I can. Cause like if it's I don't consume coffee on the street all that much. So
got it.
If I'm going to,
either
I'm like,
anymore.
I want to support someone.
Yeah, and I mean, I just don't. I'm just not a fan of Starbucks of the way Starbucks coffee tastes personally.
It's garbage. It's burnt.
Yeah, it's exactly, and it's not burnt in the way that like in Mad Men, it's like it's toasted. Like it's not cool burnt. It's like it just doesn't taste good.
Right.
Oh,
So
yeah,
is it the
yes.
New Yorkers' faults or the company's faults?
It really depends. 'Cause
Yeah.
sometimes I've seen those Starbucks coffee crafts blinking, and it blinks when it's been on there for a half hour. So
Oh no.
they haven't changed it.
Question:
Oh,
What do
so
you
keep us insider? That's cool.
what do you do when your neighbors across the alley when they're the light in their bedroom keeps flashing?
Can you turn the camera so we can see this, Mark?
It's not flashing right now. When it flashes again, I'll show you guys. Back to the art.
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah. I love, even though you can only see like a quarter or a third of her face, like there's so much. Yeah. Like there's just so much going on there. I just keep getting drawn to it. Like there's just so much like emotion there, even though there isn't a whole lot that we can see. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but you could see the resignation in her face and the head tilt. Like there's so much being told with such few gestures.
Yeah.
I do. I love that it's like also kind of at an angle that's kind of menacing in a way.
Oh, the
Like
the
the
canvas.
easel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like looking down. It's like yeah.
Floating. Yeah, it's like got its own. It's like it's its own entity. Like, why aren't you making art?
Yeah, it feels like it's getting in her
Think
face.
me or something. You know, it's like very menacing. Am I putting that on that?
No, it's there.
No, yeah.
I see it.
I see it too.
But I like it that she's not affected. She's unaffected. Or, they're just like, on a cheeseburger.
Yeah. Love it. And the hair is really nice too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dig the hair.
All right.
Great stuff.
Great job, Ryan. All right. Next one is Oblivion Spin.
Oh, take the credit, Ryan.
Take it.
What the hell?
All right. So, in another reality, I am tall. The strategically placed fighter jet is well a poorly drawn fighter jet. You're so tall.
Your shoulders have authority.
Watch out.
Oh man.
That's great. Yeah, I wish I was a kaiju too. I mean, like that would be like optimum.
Is that the Seattle Needle?
Love
Yeah.
the destruction.
It's another continuous line.
Or is it a dildo microphone?
I see
It's
one
next
of the
to the
buildings,
dildo building.
like a little
Yeah.
dildo building.
Yeah, so that's called a dilding.
This one's an uncircumcised. This one's uncircumcised.
Yep. It's like a mustard bottle.
Love visiting the building. Man, I really like the like. It's just like it's. Yeah. Like
It's got the style of a 70s album cover. There's something about his head in the clouds with the hair, the mane and the beard, and like kind of just presiding over the destruction of mankind. That's like, there's a 9-minute fucking guitar solo in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's all just one continuous line. That's what's
Yeah, that's
so.
the other thing.
Oh,
It could be a wire sculpture again.
You can 3D print a wire sculpture out of this. And,
Yeah.
kill it.
It's fucking cool.
Or just make a wire sculpture.
Or just do that.
So, Oblivion Spin, did you start with that orange line on the left, or is that where it ended?
Oh, good question.
Wait, you're 5 feet in every reality except this one. You're 5 feet tall.
Wow.
Did not.
You're taller than my girlfriend.
That is true. That is true.
She's like the chorus line song. 4'10".
Yeah, she is pint sized.
Isn't that
Jesus Christ.
no, I won't say
It's
it.
fine, you know. You're. It might. Hold on. I think I've.
Your mic turned off. Isn't
Here.
there is the
Hang on 1 second.
Okay.
what's the cutoff for like dwarfism at that point? Or not dwarfism, but little person. Being right? Are we calling you call little
Wait,
person
hang on.
at a
I can't
like a
hear. I
cutoff?
can't hear you guys.
Oh shoot.
Oh no.
Am I being PC?
Your Oblivion Spin's ex-spouse said said I had a Napoleon complex. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're also Thor.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, I love that. Like,
Yes.
I love that the hair like also turns into the flame. It's very
the
cool.
hair is awesome.
Yeah.
And yeah, and like the even like I don't know, like it looks like there's like chest hair going on.
Yeah. And you're literally like a skyscraper because you're like scraping the
The sky.
man. Whoa, am I high? Am I
You're so mellow.
mellow?
This is fucking awesome. Great work, Oblivion Spin. I'm loving this
good
like
stuff.
this like single line challenge you're giving yourself too.
Yeah.
It's super duper fun.
We
Next one
love
is
challenges.
Art Girl.
Yes, Lazy Swan, the Bizarro Jerry episode.
Oh yes.
I feel like that's true. Like that seems like something we've all experienced when you meet like someone adjacent in energy and
Yeah, like living
Stature.
your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is so cool.
Okay, so a little backstory. I was briefly a lead singer in a band in high school. I played one Battle of the Bands and found out halfway through our second song that I have really bad stage fright and ran off. Oh no! Savvy with no stage fright would have a lot more piercings than me. Oh man, stage fright.
Stage fright.
Stage fright's a killer.
Yeah.
Stage fright is killer. I've run off a stage before too.
Oh man, I love this. So cool.
You ever have your arms go numb when you're on stage?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's weird.
because it's like all your blood's rushing to like the parts of you that need to keep you alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, it's fight or flight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was doing a Crispin Glover impression in a sketch, and I couldn't feel my arms, and it felt fitting.
Yeah.
I used to have a really tough time yelling on stage, like as like in acting scenes, because I never did it off stage. I didn't really understand how to do it. So I'd get like really, really nervous, and I would I don't know, all my energy would go into all the wrong places, and yeah, like in those moments, like all my outer extremities would go numb because I would be so like out of my depth.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then imagine like trying to play a guitar
Right?
at the same time with all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
Get
I
tons
yeah.
of credit.
And are those like fishnets under ripped
Yeah.
jeans? That's
Right?
Of course
fucking
they are.
cool. That's
The
fucking
The
rockstar life,
platforms.
man.
Oh, so
Those
cool.
platforms.
Man, I wish I could pull off a style like this. Like I wish I could do the shaved like half hair with the
Yeah.
extreme part, you know, like oh, that'd
You
be-
could. Selena, you could totally pull that shit off.
don't
Yeah.
tell me that. Don't tell me that.
We're telling you.
Okay, I'll explore that multiverse. Yeah, I'll reinvent myself.
Is it because he said you were too mellow?
Yeah, oh man, he got into my head, dude. We can't
Me
stop
too.
talking about it. All right, that's it. I'm shaving my head.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna shave my head on camera. Look, you don't like mellow? Get ready for Britney circa 2006. When was that? When you
Yeah, that was when 2006 when she shaved her hair and
Oh,
hit someone
man.
with an umbrella. Yes, the eyes are terrific. It's an excellent face.
Yeah, the whole face, it's so I love it.
I love. I've always admired people who like really commit to piercings. Like I always like my brother got a piercing. My older brother, 10 years older than me, when he was 16, he got a piercing. I was no, it must have been older than that. No, he was like 19 or 20. I was like 9 or 10, and he took me to the Garden State Mall for him to get a piercing. And he came home and he had this like big hoop in his right ear. And my mom took one look at him and goes, "I hope it gets infected and falls off." So, I was like, all right, I'm not gonna do that shit. But like, so like some like really good friends of mine in college, like they had like they had like lip ring or like the like cool nose rings, and I was always so jealous because I just never had the balls to do it. But I got 2 tattoos, so that's I regret that commitment.
Never
thing,
gotten a tattoo. I want to get a goddamn tattoo. I've also shaved my head, but I can't do that again.
I can't do that. My wife has made me promise that I would never do that again.
Yeah, no, not happening. Also, I'm too pointy. My nose is too pointy.
Ryan Osmosis, you play fantasy? We gotta talk.
I'm not surprised. What is this fantasy? I never get into fantasy. I tried to. I lost $20, and then it was like, why do this? Why is this fun?
I don't know. I'm unhealthily obsessed with fantasy football. In an alternate universe, it's not slanderous Slaney, it's loving Lady on the Rock.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, this was.
I'm not loving in this universe. If I had to get a piercing, I would get like this one done.
Yeah, I love that one. That one's
this
cool.
one or one of the up here.
The top ones.
I get them right here.
What? Really?
Oh.
Here, I briefly dated someone who had that, and I just find it interesting.
Yeah.
To do that. That's like a full-on commitment.
That's a serious commitment.
You can't hide that.
You can't. You can't. What if you start chewing pizza and suddenly there's like fucking cheese coming out of your cheeks? Like
you can't eat soup. You can't eat soup.
Can't even drink water. How do you do it?
That's a fun party trick, though.
Yeah, right.
Just like.
I mean, all respect in the world to do it, but I just, you got to know how to do it. You got to know how to live your life like that. Right?
It would be cool though, because you can like have a chain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like you had the
connecting.
Little, yeah, you could do like a little.
Look at this Spice Girls. What is this?
Yeah, so this is from Lazy Swan. It's the 5 faces of Madge, which is what her friends call her. Now Madge, Punk Madge, Sporty Madge, Galactic Madge, and Sensible Madge.
I love Galactic Madge.
Me too. All universe Madges rocking cam boots. Dislocated my toe in all universes. Yeah, that's right. You mentioned that, and I then saw it on your Instagram. Hope you have a speedy recovery. Toe injuries can be real fuckers. Yeah. So, yeah. But this is so great.
Yeah, the Madge Girls, absolutely right.
Yeah, you're making it work.
Yeah, I love this. This is great. I love the consistency of color.
Yeah,
like the peach and the aqua is a really nice combo.
I like the biker chick. Yeah. Really into the biker chick.
Yeah,
and she's a practical biker chick. She has a bicycle. and she
A bicycle. What would we
Yeah,
call?
she's a biker. She
Yeah.
bikes.
A cycler?
A cycler
Cyclist?
chick.
Cyclist.
Cyclist.
Spice?
Yes.
Cycly spice.
Nice.
40.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I just realized we haven't given the 30-minute challenge yet.
Oh crap.
Oh.
Okay, 30-minute challenge, really quick, and then we're gonna keep talking about all the forms of Legally Swan. This one is. This one's silly. This one's just so silly.
I can't even remember what we chose.
Elmo in Paris.
Oh right. Because it was a slip.
It was, but it was such a
Well,
gift.
we were
Elmo
talking
in
about-
Paris is your 30-minute challenge. Go.
Yeah, because we were talking about the Elmo on Twitter. There's a not a debacle, just a feud that's been brought to our attention from Sesame Street, where Elmo's friend Zoe has a pet rock named Rocco, and Elmo's just not having it. He's just like, that is a rock. That rock can't make decisions for you. What? He's just like freaking out. It's pretty funny to see. In 2022, we all just need to be like, okay, can we just talk about this? Like, Zoe is talking about a rock. Why is this
about to
rock
enter a new
choosing-
Dadaism.
Why does this rock have the nuclear codes? You know?
This rock. Yeah. Why is this rock the new spokesman for Geico? Why is this rock?
Yeah. Why
I
is this
understand.
rock?
Why is this rock?
Why is this rock? Did you see that The Rock actually like responded to the whole Twitter thread?
Yeah.
No, I
Keep
missed
himself
this.
Out of stuff.
It actually made me laugh. Let me find it. So the rock. So okay. So the original. I'll read the original tweet from Sesame Street, and then. Wait, where is it? Do I not follow The Rock on Instagram? Oh,
You don't follow the rock on Instagram?
I do, but I was signed in as Art Smackdown, and Art Smackdown now follows The Rock, Dwayne The Rock.
Wow, I would never think to follow The Rock on Twitter. How'd you get on there? Oh, from wrestling?
No, I follow him on Instagram, which may be worse or better. I don't know. I actually where I saw this was on Instagram. Oh, the Muppets.
Like retweeted?
Yeah. Is that true? Now I'm not finding it. This is so anticlimactic, everyone. I am so sorry. Am I? Yes.
While you're finding it, can I just love on all the hairdos in this
Yes.
Mash Girls?
Yes.
They're all so fun.
Yeah, they are all distinct. I love the far right nerdy Maj, whatever that's. I can't read anymore. I need glasses. Can we zoom in?
I found it.
Sensible?
What?
Yeah,
Oh, the one on
This
the right?
is
Sensible.
sensible. Yeah, I like that hair. Reminds me of my friend Nancy's hair. It's basically her hair.
Madge.
Love it.
It's pronounced.
Yeah, sorry,
All universe just rock him.
I was not doing it right.
I'd buy their album.
Fuck yeah, I would.
Absolutely.
I found the tweets. So Muppet History shared it on Instagram. That's where I saw it. So Elmo goes, has anybody ever seen a rock eat a cookie? Elmo is just curious. Dwayne The Rock Johnson responds, yes, my friend, this rock devours cookies. All kinds of cookies. I'll introduce you to hashtag cheat meals and I'll change your life. Tell Cookie Monster to move it over because I'm coming to Sesame Street to kick ass and eat cookies. And I'm almost out of cookies. Signed The Rock.
Oh, so he's Team Zoe.
Cookie Monster responds, me say cookie challenge accepted. And I
Oh,
laughed very hard.
seriously, they are just still so hot. They will never not be in the zeitgeist.
Muppets?
Yeah,
Elmo?
Oh God, no.
Oh.
they're. I just love them so much.
Did you see the documentary on HBO Max? The Street Gang.
No.
It's how it's like the sort of it's like this like somewhat untold story of how Sesame Street got started,
Oh.
and they found a whole bunch of new behind the scenes footage from like the early days of Sesame Street. There was like a guy on crew who like had a camera who was just like filming behind the scenes stuff, and it hadn't gotten unearthed until like this documentary. So there's all this like backstage like in between take stuff of like Frank Oz and Jim Henson just fucking with each other.
Oh, cool.
But yeah,
Sure.
it's a great documentary because it also gets into the like socio like the like implications of Sesame Street, like why Sesame Street came to be, and also like the ripple effect of how it like affected our culture. It's awesome. Highly recommend.
Oh, I will definitely watch that.
Is there like
Our countdown
tangent-
is at 9:20. Do we need a compromise?
Not
Or
yet.
is
We're
it
gonna go. Half.
Once
15.
this 15 goes down.
Sorry.
That's-
Oh yes, I
Um,
forgot.
yeah.
30-minute.
Every time we do this, I should just make a 30-minute one. It just takes a while in Premiere. It takes way longer than it should to make a fucking clock countdown in Premiere or After Effects. But like every time I start this masterpiece challenge, like we get to about this point, and I'm like, oh my god, wait, are we almost done? Do we miss the?
Yes.
It every single time it fucks with my head.
Yeah, I can't remember which one I watched. I think it must have been just Jim Henson's Life. That one was the most recent one I've seen. The one where like it goes up to like his funeral and stuff.
Yeah, that one's great. They also have clips from his funeral in this one too.
It's always been a dream of mine to like be a human on Sesame Street. But it's strange these nowadays, like the humans seem so detached.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
less of a presence from the humans. They seem, I don't know, just kind of like
It does feel a little bit more disjointed now than it did, especially in like the first few, because it's like I got to interview people from the documentary, and I interviewed Maria, and they were so involved at that
Yeah.
time in like every element of their character, of the scenes that they're in, of like how they were so involved. Now it feels like it's a well-oiled machine, but in a way where it feels less personal.
yeah, they're like just checking boxes instead of making it more natural, or interactions between them just seem like the humans aren't on the same level, which makes it kind of, not that I need the humans to be on the same level, but as far as like the interactions don't have that like weight of
Yeah.
just kind of like existential
Yeah.
reasoning.
Yeah.
Is that the
um,
pondering the like our existence through the Muppet human
yeah.
dichotomy?
I
What am I
think-
saying?
I
No,
get you.
yeah.
Like, there's
Sorry,
not
go
much of a
ahead.
connection. I don't know.
Yeah.
James Gandolfini was on Sesame Street, and his interaction with the Muppets is terrific, because he's like a real sensitive guy with the Muppets. Like he's being vulnerable with them, and it's really a fun interaction. I caught it a few days ago. Yeah, like that you don't see that too much.
Yeah, some singers get it, but like some singers come on and they do their art well with them. Like Feist came on and did the like counting with the penguins, and I think it was Pink or Sia, one of those two. I don't know. It's just like when musicians come on, they connect easily. But and I'm not talking about like guest artists. I'm talking about like the state, like the characters, the like Sesame Street humans or whatever. They just seem a little more like watered down and not as like in charge of everything as they were before as like role models for the Muppets.
Yeah.
You know, or like guiding guiding them through their problems so that like they had that trust with adults,
Yeah.
It just seems less that way. So honestly, so I would want to, if I wanted to be on the cast, it would have been like in the 70s.
Right.
Maybe early 80s
Oh yeah.
too.
Yeah,
But
70s, 80s was, and maybe like early 90s was like the like.
Yeah.
Ryan Osmosis, you're right. It Ain't Easy Being Green by Big Bird at the funeral is, and in this documentary they like talk to the composer, or they show footage of the composer who like wrote It Ain't Easy Being Green, and he talks about like the inspiration behind like writing it and like what it was like writing it and what it's I don't know, like it's like the, and it's not just because I'm a Muppet fanatic, but like it's a documentary like has like it just sticks with you. They also show the whole scene of when Hooper dies, and they had the special episode about death. They like showed basically like that whole moment, and like I just like I must have wept 3-4 times during that whole documentary, and like that one was like the one that like got me. But they also talk about like the inspiration for how they wanted to do it, and like they premiered that special on Thanksgiving because they wanted to make sure that kids were around their families when they saw it. Like that's crazy.
Oh, wow.
Like that's,
it's also the power of music. I mean,
Yeah.
they use it so well.
Yeah.
It's just real art, I think. The way that it's not like manipulation, but they get you there. They pull those heartstrings because they have a common theme for in musical terms that is established at a part like in your development of feeling for that character, and then when you turn it into a more retrospective, or turn it a little bit, tweak it a little bit at the right moment, it can really make you cry.
100%.
Make it sad rather than a happy, but like because of your memories of those moments. So I don't know, I love the way they use music on that show. Holy crap.
And it's something, so like I got to shoot a few videos for Mashable at Sesame Street when they were doing the 50th, and I got to shoot it with a few of the Muppets. And the thing that was like most like astounding to me is that like, I don't know, it never occurred to me that like the puppeteer who is puppeting like the Count or even Cookie Monster would have a like, and it should have, but like it just didn't. That like they have a logic, they have a whole thought process, they have a whole like we wrote a script and then we were like, and like we gave it to them and then they were like, yeah, the Count wouldn't say that, or like Cookie Monster wouldn't say it like that, and it was just like this like that like they're they really get into the Muppets' heads the same way that like anyone would get into a character, like a human character, like on stage or on camera. And it's just like it just further showed that like just the like multitude of layers that go into making that show or doing anything on that show, because it, like, especially since it's been around for 50 years, like they've got to like know those characters in and out as like real beings.
Yeah, and there's a sense of pride there too. Like you have to maintain, like,
The
you know,
integrity.
it's like an honor to be those roles, and they're so strong and well established to begin with that it's an art to just sustain it.
Speaking of sustaining, we have to sustain tradition by compromising our masterpieces.
Fuck yes. All right, here it is. Right? That's how you spell it? ROCCO? Oh, right. You can't see it because, yeah, I need to figure out this.
Well,
this
yeah, I
name.
think it is ROCCO, but it could be ROCKO. I don't really know. But
Yeah.
Rocco or Rocky.
It is Rocco spelled like that. I'm gonna have another. I'm
Rocco
gonna get another beer.
Rock.
We're back.
So Rocco is the rock we were mentioning before.
Yes.
And we got to Elmo in Paris because Phil had thought I said Emily, and then he said Emily in Paris. Just so you know.
Yeah, it's not fully her pick. It was just a mistake, but I didn't mean to call it out. I was just being goofy. And
But then it was adorable and actually very, very Muppet or Sesame Street, very Sesame Street of like taking a title and putting, or just taking a pop culture reference and putting the Muppet in.
Yes. And also, like Rocco's Modern Life from Nickelodeon.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, Matt.
But no, not. But if you want to, yeah, you can add Rocco in any way.
Yeah, if you want.
Right?
Or like that big shadow whenever he like bumps into the woman at the supermarket and she's like, "How dare you?" And it's like that. It's been a while since I've seen the show. But
What, Rocco's Modern World?
yeah. I love
Oh.
that show.
Rocco's Modern Life.
When
Right,
Mr.
Rocco's
Fishhead has
Modern
a
Life.
nervous breakdown and they have to dress up as him,
Oh.
Mr. Fishhead, and they keep saying wee wee.
So wait, let's just explain to Lazy Swan the rock that we were discussing earlier, where Elmo's been like getting upset about Zoe. I don't know if you're familiar with Sesame Street there, but Zoe is like the orange character and orange monster, and she has a pet rock, and Elmo keeps calling her out, being like, "This rock, it's a rock, like why are you talking?" She's like talking to it as if it's a person, and Elmo's freaking out about it. So this rock keeps like coming into birthday parties or just hangouts or whatever, and Elmo keeps being like, "Why are we listening to this rock?" Oh yes, okay, there's a link there. Sorry if it's confusing. You can also just add Rocco however you want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you
can add
also don't
Rocco
have to.
Siffredi,
Yeah,
You can add Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life.
yeah,
You can
it's absolutely your
Add the
own,
Yeah.
your own thing.
Yeah.
We're casual.
Soup's cash.
Soup's cash.
I'm gonna get another beer too.
Do it.
All right.
Phil,
We're going
do
top
watch
down.
Do watch Search Party.
Yes. Yes.
The new season is really good.
Oh, have you seen it? Is it out yet, or is it?
It comes out today, either today or Sunday.
I can't wait.
It's
love
great. It's great.
The Search Party.
Yeah, it's I mean it's as weird, if not weirder, than any of the seasons leading up to it. It's great. It's the final season, so it's they blow it out.
I thought they had. I mean, with the Search Party, I feel like every season could have been the final season.
Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah, like-
every season. Well, so did they. They never expected it to go past any season that they were filming at the time.
It makes sense. Every season burns down the concept of that season
Yeah.
and like rebuilds it anew somehow. It's a good show.
It's-
Highly recommended. HBO
Yes.
Max.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like it's one of those shows that's just like sort of like sailed under the radar for longer than anyone expected it to. So it just it takes a lot of risks and big swings, and it's like it's just high octane satire.
Yeah.
It's great.
Especially the last season.
Yeah.
The last bit of it was really it was a completely different show. I love the way that they go thriller or mystery every season, but it's always like a different facet.
Yeah, it was almost like season 4 was almost like a horror movie more than the others.
Yeah.
We're talking about Search Party, Slaney.
Yes.
I've never seen it.
It's good.
It looks fun though.
Another one that's really good that comes out Sunday, Euphoria.
Oh.
Do you guys watch Euphoria?
No, but now I'll watch.
You
anything with
should. I mean, it's intense. Don't get me wrong. It's very much like. Did you guys ever watch Skins?
No.
I know what that is.
Yes,
And
but-
maybe I watched one episode of it.
Yeah.
Was that a British?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a British show from like 10 plus years ago.
Right.
It's a very similar feel. It's very like gritty and sexy and like sad and poignant, and it's a lot. Like every episode you sort of have to like take a breather. But it's very interestingly done and very well, very, very good.
Nice.
And that comes out Sunday, the new season.
I binged a bunch of like really popular things from 2021 last week.
Oh wow.
Just to catch up because I hadn't watched them. I hadn't watched WandaVision, so I watched all of that. So good.
Nice.
And then I watched Bridgerton. And my brain fell out of my body.
Your what?
I said my brain fell out of my body. No, I'm kidding. But I definitely was like, which one's more closer to my reality? WandaVision or Bridgerton? Because both are just so dramatic. Like, so much drama. Like, they're unreal on two different spectrums.
Yes.
I have to check that out. I usually do my television with one fantasy at a time. I have to do like one high fantasy, take a break from the other part, the other, and
that's why I binged them, so it was like 2 days, then 2 days.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I hear that.
I had
been really productive.
Allie and I binged Game of Thrones over the past couple of weeks.
Wow.
But like we'd also already seen it. This is our second and a half rewatch, because we watched it all the way like we watched it as it came out, and then to prepare for the final season we went back and rewatched everything, and then we haven't watched it since all the way through, really. Like I've watched like a few episodes here and there, and then like a couple of weeks ago we were like, let's just do it, or about a month ago, and then we just started burning through it. It's
they're all like hour-long, right? Hour-long episodes.
Until you get to like season 8, they're all like an hour and 15, an hour and 30. And I going into the last season with the lowered expectations, I enjoyed the last season more.
Has anybody actually watched Emily in Paris?
I haven't. So this is all going to be any specifics on it will be lost on me, but I will appreciate it.
I think just from the trailer, I can see it, visualize it. It's like Devil Wears Prada, right? Is what I'm assuming.
That's what I assume as well. It seems like a stylized idea.
Like high fashion, or kind of like when the Marvelous Miss Maisel went to France to Paris that season 2.
Yeah.
Anytime anybody goes to Paris,
Any-
really. Any American in Paris.
You're not actually entering real Paris. You're entering cinematic Paris, which
Right.
is different.
Very different.
Which is where I went on that trip with my former boyfriend, and I thought it was going to be like some romantic, you know, we would have like a romantic trip to Paris, and then he invited his best friend and his friend's friend, who neither of us had met, to go on this trip with us.
That's annoying.
It's all right.
How old were you at the time?
21, I think.
Oh gosh, we were children at one point.
I know. So weird.
Remember that?
Wild stuff.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Wild stuff.
Speaking of, I think you
5
should
minutes left.
leave.
Sorry, good.
My beer, one of the beer companies that I rep in New York, is releasing, and I think you should leave Dan Flash's beer.
A beard?
Yeah.
Oh, a
Yeah.
beard.
Yeah. Okay. So hold on. I will look it up. It's Mast Landing is the name of the brewery.
They're going to be some expensive cans.
Yes. It's all about it. It's all about.
He's blowing
You
his
see-
whole stipend.
Shut the fuck up, Greg!
Beers, man.
It's called My Exact Style.
Nice.
It's a triple IPA because I guess once when it's a triple IPA, it's more valuable.
Right.
I'm told it's probably $500 out the door.
Yeah, and it's
Or
rare, hard to
Yeah.
find, unlike any other.
I cannot wait to sell the 2 cases that I'm allotted.
Oh my god, that's gonna be so great.
It's gonna be great because I'm gonna go and drink all the cases with my friends.
Just go to Bushwick. They'll love you.
Dude, Bushwick's getting more of the beer probably. I mean, that's kind of how it works. All those hipsters, they get first pick.
Yeah.
I miss living in Bushwick.
I do
miss
too.
you living in Bushwick.
Actually, I had a lot more restaurant options when I lived in Bushwick.
I miss working by Bushwick. It was restaurants out the butt. So much.
And cool bars that
What-
had food too. So
When I
that was-
lived there,
Yes.
there weren't as many restaurants. There were a bunch of bars, but there weren't as many like restaurants. Like we lived across from Roberta's, but aside from Roberta's, like I wouldn't say there were a lot of like.
Right. Yeah,
great
they're not
restaurants
restaurants.
around there.
Yeah, you're right. It's more like walk up or like
There was
kinda
really interesting food.
more like
That's for sure.
food options.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had like a bunch of trucks. Like I used to have momos a lot.
Mm.
Just tacos and falafel.
Yeah. The you're talking about the spot right off of Morgan, right?
On Myrtle Wyckoff.
Myrtle Wyckoff.
Right
Oh,
off
right.
Yeah. Right in that little like area, they turned into like a foot. They cut it off from traffic, so it was all just pedestrian.
That's cool.
And so there were a few food trucks there, but yeah, I liked it.
There's this awesome Mediterranean place that was right off of Morgan when I lived there. Yeah, there's like a lot of like really like, and there's a totally interesting sushi place that popped up as we were leaving. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Bushwick's really interesting. I haven't been to like that part of Bushwick in a very long time. But
Yeah, it's been a while for me too. A whole pandemic.
Yeah.
Phil,
Oh,
did you ever
man.
come to my place when I lived in Bushwick?
No, I'm misremembering. I know your place when you lived in Fort Greene because that's where my first job in the beer industry was.
Right.
But yeah, there was a great cafe down the street from you that would give hangover sandwiches.
Bittersweet.
Yes.
That
So
place,
good.
I went back there recently. It's still just as good, even though my favorite pastry from there no longer exists. The almond croissant. They had really incredible almond croissants.
Almond croissants are great.
The best.
Yeah,
Especially
almond
the-
croissants are so good.
1 minute, folks.
I know Madiba closed a few years
Madiba
back.
did close while I still lived there. That was sad.
Yeah.
That was the end of an era. But yeah, oh yeah. But like the Food and Fork Green was out of control.
Oh,
Still
yeah.
is out of control.
Unstoppable. I miss the food.
I think that everyone in our chat, none of the people.
No
in our
one
chat-
lives in New York.
No,
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 one
no,
cares about this
we're-
part of the conversation.
Yeah, this is gibber. This is like when Bill Burr starts talking about sports. I just know someone's making sounds. That's it. I don't know anything else. Sorry, guys.
But they get it.
They get it. You
They
know.
get it.
Get it.
Certain neighborhoods they have excellent food. In other neighborhoods they have like
Less.
they're
excellent.
okay.
Yeah.
Less excellent.
15 seconds.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Ryan Osmosis said
Yeah.
that this prompt.
Oh,
Good.
awesome. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy
Arts-
New Year!
In 5, 4.
Uh,
All right.
Hello, and welcome to Art Smackdown. Tonight on Casual Thursday, we bring to you a compromise like no other.
that's not mellow.
Oh,
that guy really
man,
got me,
Brian.
man.
I'm so mellow, I can't really even think about like the sentences I want to put together. So I see it. I can see it. Tonight's linguistically not my best.
Same. If I didn't have Art Smackdown, I would have actually kept working because I managed to meet so many people that I had to talk to in the last 2 weeks, but they kept giving me beers. So,
Oh.
before I got
In
here.
person?
Yeah, in person. Yeah.
Wow.
Phil, your camera right now is focused on your microphone and not on you.
Oh no!
Hey, you're fuzzy, man. Just like
There
your
you
brain.
go.
There it is. Just you.
This is from Ryan
Your
Osmosis.
camera is not sober.
No, the camera has been.
Oh
drinking,
my
not
god, I
me.
love it.
Elmo,
Oh yeah.
Elmo,
Any
oh,
any
sorry.
Muppet legs. Oh
Yeah.
Fantastic. Elmo finally stops being a prick about Zoe's friend Rocco and invites both of them to visit Paris with him. When there, they embrace all the stereotypes and take all the typical tourist pictures.
Rocco has a beret on.
But that's great. I love Rocco with the beret, but he's just hanging out next to a baguette, just
Yes.
chilling.
Yes, indeed.
I love it. And yes, that typical the Eiffel Tower picture. The
I'm
one
not doing that when I go there.
is that Zoe? That's Zoe's hand taking the picture.
Yeah, with
Yes.
an old camera at that, like
Yeah,
an
an old
actual
digital camera.
I say
Yeah,
old camera, but it's just a camera.
it's a travel camera, you know.
Right.
Wow, that's so right. That who is this by?
Ryan Osmosis.
Ryan Osmosis. You've been to Paris. I can tell.
Oh yeah.
You know.
You know, I know this spot. I know you know this spot. Who else has been to Paris?
I've been to Paris.
Pre
A
Notre
very long time ago. What?
disaster. Pre Notre Dame Cathedral disaster.
Oh yeah, it was 2002. I went with a friend of mine, and we were not friends afterwards. It wasn't a romantic trip.
So France is
For
not
me.
for lovers.
I mean, it's a long story.
Oh,
It's just yeah.
save it.
Interesting.
We'll save it for another.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
I'm more than happy to talk about it. I just feel it's just gonna take way too long.
Absolutely no
Um,
pressure.
All right, so this is from Oblivion Spin. That is an image of
Love being American.
Rocky. Oblivion Spin's pet rock.
Oh,
Oh yes.
that's a great rock.
It's a good rock, solid rock.
Oh, and we get to see the creatures from earlier. that
Oh
were
yeah.
in the 3-minute.
Lazy Swan, I understand, and I respect.
It's true. No, Americans
The
were
American-
so annoying there.
Oh,
my
man,
god.
Americans suck there.
I don't
They
want
suck
to go
everywhere.
there as an
We
American.
suck.
Yeah, we suck. I know we suck. I know that I would have an American moment there, but I would want to try and blend in as much as I could, without causing a stir. Like I would study French fashion and try to approximate. I would try to blend in like I was an alien.
Oh, that's the thing. No, yeah.
Is that an American thing to do?
That's
Am I
the
being an American?
You dress like a Parisian.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh no, I want to be a blender, but it turns out I'm just an ugly American.
Yeah, no, just be you, man. It's Paris. You got to just be you.
Look at this Elmo.
This is so great. Oh my god. Is that a rock hurling from? Is like a comet?
He said, Eric said, Rocco and I are taking over Paris. Bonus, a picture of Rocky and my pet rock. So that is Oblivion Spin. And Elmo just taking over. What is the medium that you used?
Yeah. Is that a marker? I mean, or I can't.
It's definitely a marker that's there, but I don't it doesn't look like maybe it doesn't look like markers did that. Am I wrong? Prove me wrong.
Like a powder marker. Gelato sticks?
Did you use food? They're like
oil pastels. Yeah.
Very cool.
Well, actually, that is very appropriate because I remember having gelato in Paris, and it was awesome.
Yo, I had gelato in Rome, and it was also awesome.
Oh my god,
gelato.
I mean, having gelato in Rome is like having pizza in New York.
Flowers.
That's like you can't. It's next level.
Yeah.
But also gelato in Paris, I assume. I mean, they were like 100 miles away from each other.
Is that it?
Yeah, not.
I don't know.
What?
But they shaped them into flowers. It was really cool.
What? So
I don't know how they did it.
Carve them?
Flower
Like
gelato?
a cone, gelato cone. It was like petals. Like they scraped out petal shapes and then did like a sculpture for you. Oh my god, Lazy Swan, you're not. We totally hate ourselves.
No, I would be absolutely insufferable.
I hate Americans.
We're aware of how terrible we are when we travel.
We are so embarrassing. Like seriously.
I would try and source and figure out my top 5 favorite French New Wave movie outfits and try and approximate them. And also not learn French. Right. So it would just be self-defeating. I would be like trying to make myself
French sailor or something.
Just be a fucking idiot.
Or like a mom.
Yeah, like Americans are those assholes who think that because they're saying things in what they think is a French accent, but in English, that they are making it better or more like translatable.
I tried to speak French there, and they just flat out were like, no, speak English. I was like, but I'm trying.
It's like
I'm trying to speak French.
Yeah, it's like we speak the common tongue. You don't have to.
I was like, où est la toilette? And they were like, it's over there.
Yeah, right. May I have a baguette?
Do not say it that way. Yeah, right. Je suis la baguette.
Je suis la jeune fille.
Je suis le pamplemousse.
Do you remember
Donde está?
Remember the Muzzy commercials with the creatures like teaching you how to speak French? Just me? Okay.
What?
No.
Let's move on.
Okay. Yeah, I Oblivion Spin, I love this. I love how much definition you're able to make with what looks like a relatively unforgiving medium.
Oh yeah, you really have to keep your lines.
Yeah.
Ryan Osmosis. Okay, sorry. Yes, I love the concern on Elmo's face when he sees that his.
Where is the bank? Oh yeah, Le Banque.
Le Banque.
Banque is not the bank though; it's something else.
Matt LeBlanc.
Matt.
It's Matt LeBlanc.
This Elmo looks deranged. What the fuck is the clown? Who is this?
This is my new favorite nightmare. This is from Art Girl. So I thought Dr. Roxo was who you were talking about.
Who's
Poor
that?
Elmo trying to enjoy his wine and crepes.
This. We did open the field. We did open the field to any Rocco that you know, because there's there's only a few Roccos out there. So fair is fair. This is amazing.
I love the middle
Rocco
finger.
is so aggressive.
This is Elmo's real punk face. Like
This is like the French underground.
It looks like it's his mime phase, actually.
Yeah.
That's true.
They are definitely in a band together. Like
Yeah.
Elmo's like totally down for this hang.
He's taking a break from his object work to eat a crepe and smell some wine.
What is Metalocalypse?
Oh, it's an Adult Swim show. I haven't seen it. I know some folks who have. I've missed it. I missed out. But it's I know
They have both done cocaine.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Sure.
Yes, obviously.
This has the same energy as Iggy Pop and David Bowie in Berlin. This is the kind of the same sort of globe-trotting.
Oh my god. There's Wormy. Wormy is there.
Oh.
Wormy's on his beret. On Elmo's beret.
Man, they're partying so hard right now.
What?
That's
It's
amazing.
the best.
I want to live in this universe. I want to party with them.
Yeah, man.
I also love that you included the like wires for Elmo. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
This is fucking fantastic. All right,
I like Elmo's shirt.
There's one more.
And sorry, just the smile through the champagne glass.
Yeah.
Right.
Good detail.
That's a fantastic detail. This is from Lazy Swan. Rocco sitting on Elmo, sitting on Napoleon.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, and a beautiful
What?
French sky.
Yeah.
Oh
Super
my-
phallic
Oh.
picture. There's the thing in the back. There's the baguette. You got
And the baguette is about to go into Arc de Triomphe.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
huh? That's sexy. Oh my gosh.
And the Rock has a mustache.
I love that. Oh my
That's
god, it's
terrific.
so cute.
it's very hat on a hat.
Yes, that's
Oh.
exactly what it is. Oh
Yeah,
man.
Love it.
And a crepe. Oh man, I could crush a crepe right now. Even though
Fur
I
is
just ate
so
dinner.
good. I love all the fur detail. It's so
I
pretty.
could crush a baguette and a crepe.
Oh yeah. Man, this is-
Yeah, fresh ass baguette.
I could crush a Napoleon statue with my thighs.
What are you,
Slay-
Senya on the top?
Slan-
Slaying.
Yeah.
Slaying.
Slaying,
You're
slaying-y.
Napoleon.
These are
Makes me want to go back.
I want
But with
to
Elmo.
yeah.
Can Elmo be my
He knows,
boyfriend?
he knows how to have fun there. Look at this guy.
That's it. That's all of them.
That's it.
Wow.
Everyone.
who-
That's everything
Oh,
I
yeah.
wanted it to be.
Audience champion.
Yeah, who's the audience champ?
Right.
So, thankfully, the audience champion is here this evening.
Oh boy.
The audience champion from this week, who also was the logo champion, is Lazy Swan.
What? Big week for Lazy Swan.
Lazy Swan, I hope you can join us as the audience champion on Monday.
Oh my god, yes.
My husband asked an aggro driver if he needed a hug the other day. Very sweet. But yeah, Lazy Swan. Be you on Monday taking on. Oh, wait. Yes, taking on Haley Raphael,
Mhm.
and Katie Hutch will be the guest judge.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's
Um,
exciting.
Micah was going to be the guest judge, but had to postpone due to some work obligations. Some very exciting stuff. So Micah will actually be doing it on February 7th now instead. The return
Nice.
of Shermanator Sherm.
Excellent.
Yeah. So,
More Micah portraits.
yes.
Who was that? Who was the person that would come
We
in?
still don't know.
Okay.
We had no idea. They
Yeah.
sent in. They sent it in under under a pseudonym. Never revealed who they were.
Yeah.
It wasn't a artist style that we recognized.
Yeah, and it wasn't like a comedian that any of us have worked with, right?
I mean, we
Yeah.
just don't know who it was. I mean, it's not. It's like it could have been like we were sure that it was someone who was punking us, but we don't know
Yeah.
who it was. And the fact that they just let it be is genius. And I envy their commitment to the bit, and I'm frustrated that I will never know the answer.
I wonder if they go around to shows like ours and find that little bit.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Find that role in the community.
whoever it is, I'm in awe. Okay,
Fine.
we have
Maybe
a
we
couple
should
of options
throw a campaign.
as to where we can raid, where we're going to raid this evening.
Okay.
Friend Zone,
Yeah, I
as we
saw
have in
that
the
one.
past.
Mhm.
Master Pancake Theater.
What?
Right. What is
Okay.
that?
Cool.
Master Pancake Theater. Who told me about Master?
Oh no, it's Jackie.
What?
Oh no, I don't know that.
Is it Jackie Zabrowski's?
Yeah, that's I was curious, but no, I don't.
It's Master Pancake Theater is why am I? Oh, all right, hold on.
Yeah, let's do pancake theater.
Yeah, I think
Let's do Pancake Theater.
I think we're gonna do that. I think it's yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna raid them, and everyone will understand what's going on.
I'm gonna want pancakes.
Yeah, man.
All right, everyone.
Pancakes. We got pancakes. There's
All
a
right.
theme.
Yeah, I mean,
See
I
you
love
all on
pancakes.
Monday.
See you all on Monday, everyone.
Doodle.
Doodle.